What's good, guys? This is Lesky, and I wanted to update my Engine Plus CDM build for level 95. This has been one of my favorite builds to use throughout the entire year. It is just so fun for me with that aggressive style CDM. This build being a smaller CDM that has the explosive acceleration type, and what I'm going for is just making an extremely quick CDM that's agile with max acceleration, max agility, explosive acceleration type, and then the Jockey Plus is just really good. This build is crazy good with 1v1 defending. Honestly, maybe the best 1v1 defensive build I've used throughout the year because it's just so good at changing directions with the high agility, the acceleration, the Jockey Plus, and then of course you have the Anticipate Plus, the Intercept Plus. And throughout the gameplay, you'll see that like the Jockey Plus is just crazy. I've been saying this is like one of my favorite playstyles in the game, especially my favorite defending playstyle, and it's just so underrated. You'll see it help me out a lot just winning the ball back for my team. The one downside with Engine for this level 95 update is that they gave Engine Rapid Plus, which isn't great for CDM. It's good for like some other positions, but for CDM, it's not the best. But at least it's not completely useless. There's times where you can like get a tackle, interception, and then the Rapid Plus can be good to dribble out of pressure or progress the ball up the pitch. It's not the best for CDM, but it's not terrible, and I do prefer it over Relentless Plus, because even without like Relentless, even without the Silver playstyle, I never really had problems with the stamina, so I would definitely suggest using Rapid Plus over Relentless Plus, but it's really not going to make too much of a difference. So let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights of me using this build, and then we'll go over the rest of the build.
Oh, shit.
Did you see the reach on that? That was kind of ridiculous. Oh, oh, give me that. Oh, I beat him to it. Oh, that was crazy.
Nice.
That explosiveness. Oh, bad idea. Okay, this guy is silky with the dribbles, huh? That right there is just the agility of the build. That was crazy. I just kept up with him. And the Jockey Plus.
Little.
Ooh,
Oh, that
almost. Nice.
Mine!
Oh my god.
That was a nasty slide.
Looking at you up top, and
Oh, kick up.
That pass even got connected. I don't know how your guy didn't get it.
Nice.
it made me like run towards it, then it went past me. Just makes no sense.
Oh,
Like, you know, like, oh, it does go short or something.
Nice. You got this. Yep. There you go.
you got the...
Oh, nice.
What?
Nice.
Throw him off.
Mm.
You have to do like...
W's over here just sweating so hard his finger slipped off.
That was just on target. That's in. He's not saving that. There's no way he was already out there that far. Bruh. My bad. Give me that.
My bad.
Oh!
Nice. That was clutch.
Hey!
That's
Seventh
foul,
minute.
ref.
I'll go to him. Just gotta cut it back.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Read like a book.
Ooh, nice pass.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't want this. Damn it. I locked onto it. Oh, wow. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, let's stop.
No.
Oh my. Get to that faster. Oh. I'll take it.
You thought you were gonna take it. Ooh.
Golly.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. That was clean.
the
Way
wall.
more than I thought it would.
It's not
Big
indoor.
boy. Yeah, because we have 6. Yeah, that's mine. Cooked. Wait, let me try it.
Oh! Oh my god!
Let's just watch it go over right past there. Just looked at it. Shield him. Oh my gosh, I just backed into him like crazy. Rapid plus.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, that was a dive.
Rookie bombing.
Ooh.
That's a time.
I went from 2 million coins to like 0 because of resetting builds and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yo!
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah.
that was dirty.
Nice pass. Nice.
Screw it, I'll try it. There's no one really on you. I don't know if that's enough. It's gonna be good though. I think that's good. Yeah, it's really good. That's really good.
Ooh,
That's why you
nice.
do them. That's why you
Pass.
attempt them. In that gameplay, you should have been able to notice the max acceleration and agility combining with the explosive acceleration type and the jockey plus. It is just so much fun to use, and it's just crazy good in my opinion. And with this type of like smaller build, I actually do think it's better to use the engine archetype over progressor. With now the level 95 update, EA giving progressor intercept plus, you can have like the 3 same defending playstyle plus that I had on this build, but then you can have like long ball plus for the 4th one or incisive plus instead of rapid plus. So that is like one of the reasons why I think progressor is now probably like the most meta archetype for CDM. But with this type of build, just being like extremely quick and agile, I think actually engine is better than progressor because you can actually have more max pace on engine compared to progressor, especially the acceleration for this build, as well as more agility. So I do think with this type of CDM build, engine actually suits this build better than progressor would. And one thing I do think engine might have a bit of a upside compared to progressor is the perks. Like especially these first 2 perks are really good for engine, like 2 of the best perks, especially the first one of the best perks in the game. Tracker, jockey near a dribbler in the defensive half for a boost at interceptions, reactions, and ball control. And of course, this is going to be really easy to activate with jockey plus on this build, and then it'll boost each of those attributes +5. So the interceptions on this build is maxed at 92, so that will go up to 97 when this perk activates, and it will pop up a lot. I have the reactions at 94, so it'll go up to 99 reactions, which helps defensively, especially interceptions. And then ball control also helps with interceptions, just like controlling the pass. When you intercept it, you'll control it better. So like all these attributes are going to help with interceptions with intercept plus, and just going to make this build even crazier with the interceptions. And then there's the presser perk, win the ball in the defensive half to gain a short boost to short passing, vision, and balance. This one's good because it's just so easy to activate. All you have to do is win the ball in your defensive half, and you get a couple of passing upgrades and then balance. Then here's the Engine Plus specialization, and the one downside to this is the perk you get with Engine Plus. It's just pretty much completely useless as a CDM, so it's going to give you Intercept Plus, and then you get the Raider perk. Enter the opponent's box from the middle for a short boost of finishing, shot power, and reactions. Not great for a defensive-minded build. And then the unlock criteria is a minimum of 90 aggression, 92 interceptions, and 90 standing tackle. Then like I do in most of my other build videos, I show y'all this page because it shows the acceleration type. But for this build, it is actually wrong on this page because this build is explosive. Like I was saying, that's what I'm going for this type of build. But right here, it's showing controlled because this page does not calculate the height and weight effect. So like, because this build is shorter and minimum weight, we're getting a boost to agility. So like +4 agility and then -4 strength is what we're getting. So this page doesn't calculate the +4 and -4. So on this build, I have the agility maxed out on engine to 92, but with the +4 from the height and weight, it's actually 96 when you get into a game. So it's not calculating that here. As you can see, it's not showing 96, it's showing 92. And then same thing for the strength. I have it at 90, but with the -4, it's actually going to be 86 when you get into a game. And in order to be explosive, you need to have 10 or more agility than strength. So with the +4, making this build have 96 agility, and then the -4, making this build have 86 strength. That is 10 exactly, so this build will be explosive. And you can actually go in-game if you're the captain, and you can check to double check, which I did do, and it did say explosive. So now onto this body page. Like I was saying, we're getting the +4 to agility and the -4 to strength, which is going to make this build be explosive because it's going to be 96 agility, 86 strength. But then we're also getting the +4 to acceleration, which is going to fit that quick explosive style build. So we'll have 96 acceleration and 96 agility on this build, which is crazy in combination with the Jockey Plus. And then we're going to lose out on 4 jumping, so it'll be 80 jumping, and then we're going to lose out on 4 strength, so it'll be 86 strength, as I've already said. So for this build, make sure you are listed at 5'8", and then minimum weight at 143 pounds. Then make sure you're getting the +4 and -4 attribute effect. Now for the playstyles, there's the Jockey Plus, Anticipate Plus, Intercept Plus, and like I was saying, you can go Relentless Plus instead of Rapid Plus, but without Relentless, I don't even really notice a difference. Like, I don't really ever have problems with the stamina without Relentless, so I just think Rapid is at least better for me, and I noticed way more of a difference. Like, it's not great as a CDM, obviously, but I think it's a better option than Relentless Plus. And then there's those times, like I was saying, where you might get like a stand tackle interception and then like just sprint and dribble out of pressure. Rapid could actually help quite a bit for that, and also just like progressing the ball and dribbling it up the pitch could be pretty nice. And then for the silver playstyles, I had Quick Step, Bruiser, Slide Tackle, Aerial Fortress, Incisive Pass, Pinged Pass, Long Ball Pass, Inventive. So 4 passing playstyles right here, and then First Touch. And then notice at the bottom, we had these club facilities, so Tiki Taka and Press Proven. So I had another passing playstyle with Tiki Taka, and then there's the Press Proven. So if your club's not going to have these facilities, I would definitely have these on the build, like probably Press Proven instead of Aerial Fortress, Slide Tackle, First Touch, Bruiser, or like Inventive if you're not going to be doing a lot of Trivella or fancy passes. It's kind of up to you guys. And then I would definitely have Tiki Taka on the build instead of one of these. Then some other options would be, there's Block, I guess you could try. There's Technical, which could be pretty helpful as a DM. And then there is Enforcer. And if you really need Relentless, I guess you could use that. So these are the facilities that I was using with this build, and you definitely do not have to have the same ones for your club. Really, any facilities will be great on this build, and that's for most of my builds I make because I don't base my builds off of facilities. So we had the 3-star head groundskeeper giving Press Proven, +5 balance, +5 ball control, 3-star performance analyst giving Tiki Taka, +5 vision, +5 short pass, and then the 1-star sports psychologist giving +2 aggression and +2 composure. Finally, we have the attributes. So starting on skill moves and weak foot, I just went for 3-star skills on this build. We're not like focused too much on dribbling with this build other than upgrading the agility and reactions, but that's mostly for defending. So just 3-star skills. You could bump it up to 4-star if you really want, but you'd have to take some AP off somewhere else. And then I did decide to go for a 5-star weak foot, but you don't have to go for a 5-star. You could just go for a 4-star. I think it's just 40 AP going from a 4 to a 5, so I just felt like it was worth it instead of just upgrading like a few attributes. I would just rather have the 5-star weak foot because it'll help a lot with the weak foot passes. So that's up to you guys if you want to lower that. And then for the attributes, so starting on stamina, needed 80 stamina in order to use the base quick step, so make sure you have that. And I decided to max out the aggression. So max aggression on engine is 96, and that is crazy on this build. And then 84 jumping. So the main difference between this level 95 build compared to the lower ones is probably the physicality, like especially the jumping and strength. So I went for 84 because we're getting the -4 from the height and weight effect. So with the -4, you'll actually get 80 jumping, and I was winning a good amount of my headers with this build, to be honest. Even though it's a small build, I feel like the jumping increase from the lower levels to this level actually helped quite a bit. And then I went for 90 strength, and this is actually the highest strength you can get to stay explosive. If you were to go for like 91 strength, this build wouldn't be explosive because we're having that -4 from the height and weight, so it's making the strength 86 when you get into a game. And like I said, we're getting the agility boost of +4, so it's 96, and then that will be explosive. So make sure to not increase the strength anymore, or this build won't be explosive. And then over here on pace, there's the max pace, so 92 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, but remember we're getting that +4 to acceleration. It'll be 96 acceleration with the 96 agility, then 89 balance, 94 reactions, 86 ball control, 86 dribbling, and 86 composure. Then the passing on this build is pretty average. Didn't go for any crazy passing attributes like I did with that Progressor plus CDM build. So 85 vision, this is important in order to use silver long ball. Went for 85 short pass, 85 long pass you need for silver pinged, and then 80 curve you need for incisive. Then over on defending, I actually maxed out the interceptions at 92. That's the max you can get on engine. Didn't have to upgrade heading. The default at 75 allows you to use aerial fortress. Went for 92 defensive awareness, and then maxed out the stand tackle to 92. You can't go any higher than that. And then did upgrade the slide tackle like +5 to 80, and I got some nice slide tackles with this build with the silver slide tackle playstyle. Then let me show y'all the attributes with the club facility boost. So +5 to vision and short pass, getting them up to 90, which is pretty nice for this build. +5 to balance for 94, +5 to ball control for 91, and then +2 composure. And then the last upgrade, even more aggression, +2 to aggression for 98 aggression. So there y'all go. That is my level 95 Engine Plus CDM build. And this is one of the most fun builds I've used all year. So give it a try. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then make sure you are subbed to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.